Uh, Morning, comrade.
It goes well, Comrade Jimmy.
Ooh.
Excuse me, Comrade Jimmy.
You hear the tapping? You know what that is?
What
That
is
is,
it?
it is a all-American 30-06 close, comrade.
We still have 762 by 54.
Yes, we still use 762 by 54. Oh,
Mhm.
Is
This is
close.
seven.
it's
This
close.
is 762 by 63, so it's not close.
Is close.
Close enough.
Is close to ballistical damage.
Yeah, but you know, I've got both calibers, 762 by 54 and 30-06. I tell you what, I like my Mosin, but I like my M1 Garand better than 30-06.
Yeah,
How many times you gonna plug that you got a grand?
As many as
Just
I have
fucking
to,
with
'cause
Jimmy.
I
every
love that
time.
rifle. I love that rifle, especially when I run out of ammunition and you hear the ping.
Yeah, well, don't start on that.
That ping is overrated.
Yes, no shit.
They say it's overrated, but once you have
Well,
it,
lawmakers
you're
just
like,
passed a
I need
bill
more.
repealing Indiana's
Fucking
gun permit
Uh-oh.
people saying
requirement.
that
Now the
ping will
government
get you
has
killed.
7 days to
Obviously, I've
sign
never
or
shot a
veto
30
that
6,
proposal.
but know that if you're
And if the
anywhere near
governor
that
does,
fucking thing,
nothing in it
definitely gonna hear
automatically
that
then it
ping.
automatically becomes law.
Yeah,
Under this new bill, anyone
I love that rifle. I'm just saying, man. I love that rifle.
If I was to have a milsurp, it would be a gray. Had I had any kind of foresight, I'd have bought them fuckers out of the barrel in the gun shop back in the early '80s when I could have bought them for like $100.
Yeah, I got mine through the CMP, so I didn't pay like an arm and a leg.
Where can I find a
Because
saber
I could have
sword
got 674.
from the Civil War times?
What?
Where can I
Oh, I'm
find a saber
probably got
sword?
one.
Yeah, I need some.
I
I
think
need
I
What?
have
to
my.
some
I think I might
swords.
know a place. I'll link you later.
All right, real ones,
Why?
right?
Real
Why
one.
don't you
Replicas suck. What?
not be a fucking racist and get a broadsword? Claymore.
Is that what the Confederacy or the Union used?
They
No,
might have had. That's what the
they're out.
Scottish used.
Uh, I have a big ass fuck. I have a big broadsword. It's a fake one though. It's one of those ones that has like the screw at the end of it in the handle, and it's one of those fake ones.
What do you want one of those for?
For display purposes only.
Okay.
And
That seems to be out of the blue for wanting a sword all of a sudden. You haven't mentioned that shit before.
well, I have been playing that Elden Ring game, and
Oh,
they.
never mind.
But there ain't no
Don't you
saber
still have?
swords. What?
Don't you still have the Henry, the Colt, the Spencer, the 1903 to get?
In that? No. Uh-uh.
You didn't buy any of them while you was playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
What do you mean? I had all of them. I had the Lancaster. I had the fucking Colt, the pocket Colt, with
In
the
your fucking
extended barrel.
collection.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Virtual guns are not real, Jimmy.
there you go, Jimmy.
I shot him more than I would have shot him if I had him. So I shot way more people with them guns than I would have if I owned them myself.
Well, yeah, because ammo would cost you a fucking. Well, was going to say a mortgage on your house, but you live in the trailer, so.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So what house?
We're good. We're good. So yeah, so Scotty sent me this, or not sent me, but sent Night Striker, sent somebody. I think it was just a regular post. Yeah, whatever.
Post it on Discord.
No, whatever changes.
It's on the Discord. You guys could pay $100 a month, and we'll be on the Discord with you.
Get a hold of Connor and ask him, he'll let you join.
$100 a month, I'll give you your fucking your Discord link. But anyway,
Realize, now wait a minute. Before you go anywhere, I want to make this clear. Night Strike don't get any money until after I get mine.
oh yeah,
Oh, right,
it's
right,
gonna be
right.
it's gonna be split 3 ways. This $11 a month, I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it.
And I ain't taking them until it accrues to 1,000. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't be making any buying plans.
So that means once I save up enough to where it's $3,000, we'll all split it.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, the Russians, people are going back and forth and saying, is this a nostalgia fucking grab? Are they just trying to bring back the 80s and Red Dawn and fucking all this other shit?
No,
Looks
no. This used to be a joke, but now it seems like it's actually real. Putin is trying to have a Soviet reunion.
Now, how does this differ from people displaying the Confederate battle flag here?
I mean, I guess do it if you want to. It's a meaningless flag now. Even I don't care about the people that say that it's racist and all that. I understand where they get that from because of the Confederacy and the South will rise again and blah 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 blah. I get where they get that from, but it's a meaningless flag. The war has fucking been over. You guys want to remember that you lost? That's fine. Hang your fucking flags up. I don't give a shit.
I don't care either. Run the flag or don't.
Yeah.
I'm, I like all flags. Okay, period. But
Well,
the thing is, what people say is the Confederate flag. They don't know two licks of history because the Confederate flag you normally see is the Virginia battle flag of General Lee.
Mm,
It's General
That's-
Lee's battle flag.
The stars and bars is just a Confederate battle flag,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in the 60s. It started to really just represent Southern rebellion, and not
Mhm.
rebellion as in against the government. Just Southerners being rebels,
Yep, more or less.
uh, and just turning it to a racist thing is just fucking stupid.
It was started by illiterate idiots that don't know two licks of history, and that's the
Dukes of
problem.
Hazzard didn't spray paint that on top of their Charger, say everybody should own some Negroes.
No, they did. They painted it on top of the hood of their car, and were always getting trouble in with the law because they wanted to be, case in point rebels.
Rebels.
Everybody
But people don't get
rebel.
that. People say, "Oh no, it's racist." I'm like, "Fuck you! It ain't racist." You know what's racist? Telling me I'm white. That's racist.
I think I would argue that
You're
bringing
whiter than me and Jimmy.
anybody that brings up race, period, yeah, that anybody that brings up race, period, black, Mexican, white, whatever you are,
Right.
that's racist shit. Like, the only way we can get rid of racist is how we've gotten rid of anything else. Stop talking about it.
Well, I'm guilty of making Asian jokes all the time.
Oh well, yeah,
You
me
are.
too. I mean, that's the thing though. Race is
Oh,
still a thing and it still
oh,
exists. So
hold up. Between the two of us, Jimmy, I'm the one who had an Asian grandmother, so I can make all the Asian.
All
jokes.
bullshit.
I don't give a shit.
You're whiter than me and Jimmy both.
I
Well-
know that's the funny part. That is the funny part. But my grandmother was like as Asian as it got. So
Well, yeah, you got to think that the Chinese are a pale people.
Hey,
no, that's the funny
Jimmy's
thing. She wasn't Chinese. She's Filipino.
Jimmy's straight up
Filipinos.
fucking Rican
Yeah.
gangster, man. He's a spick.
That's like the
Ain't that
Filipinos.
right?
Yeah, Filipinos are. Yeah, you're right. Filipinos are like the Mexicans of the Asians. So that's kind of cool.
I was
Yeah.
kind of curious because I didn't know how all the Latin American speaking folks viewed themselves. Were they all spicks or just certain ones of them spicks?
I don't know.
But don't tell that to the Brazilians. They still think they're Portuguese.
Yeah,
I don't care.
and the Spaniards, I'm pretty sure think that they're European still. People in Spain.
We mostly here just say shit for funniness
Yeah.
or offensiveness because we find that funny.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'll be the first one to tell you. Anybody could deny it all they want to, but I mean, most racism is funny.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No,
not all of it.
not most. Some
You know,
Yeah.
now, I'm watching the news this morning just to jump off on a tangent while I'm thinking about it.
Go ahead. We weren't talking about Russia.
There was a guy here in Peoria that was shot and killed by a group of Peoria police officers because he came out with a gun and they just fucking unloaded on this dude. Peoria just settled with this guy's family for 114 grand.
What?
And his dad was on TV saying, they snuffed out this life too early, and I'm like, dude, you want this guy to be alive? Teach him not to be a fucking criminal.
Yeah. No
Well,
shit.
at least don't pull the guns out on police. That's a bad idea.
That might help. That might help.
I can't believe that fucking city settled.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at how it is though. In California, they had that guy that fell through the fucking. He was trying to break into someone's house and he fell through their skylight, and then he sued them for his back.
Yeah.
So I
right.
mean, this type of shit. There's been that's what I mean by having precedents being set for dumb shit is the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, that's where Shakespeare got it right a long time ago. Kill all lawyers.
Well, yeah, I mean that is a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good point. Yeah. That's great.
Told you I did Shakespeare in high school.
No, you did. You did.
All right, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to pop that out while I was thinking about it.
All right. All right. Cool.
Can't believe fucking Peoria settled. It's because there's councilmen of color and gender and a mayor of color and gender. Like this motherfucker come out of his house with a gun aiming at the cops. Of course he's gonna get fucking lit up.
Wait, what was the guy that got shot? It was a white guy?
What was he? Guy.
A what?
Black guy.
Black guy. He broke up. Sorry.
Yeah, he was a black guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the lawsuit was because he got shot like 24 times
Well,
by like 6 cops.
normally I don't do this, but in the cops' defense, I mean,
No shit, that's
they
a
all
good grouping, guys.
but then they all fucking, every single cop video that I've ever fucking watched, every single one that I've ever watched, they unload their fucking magazines on a motherfucker. I'm thoroughly convinced that that's how they're trained. Just let it go, guys.
I never trained with semi-auto stuff back in the day, so I can't speak to that.
Ever tell you to fucking dump that cylinder in them and reload later?
Shoot until they stop.
Well, the modern cops have taken that to the extreme.
Yeah.
And I suppose if you consider falling down still moving, keep shooting.
Well, you gotta think the body's gonna twitch too a little bit.
Shoot again.
Yeah. Shot him in the head 5 times, Sarge. He's still twitching.
Shoot him again.
I had to fucking reload.
That's funny. It's not funny. I just imagine the cop walking up on a guy on the ground, reloading their magazine, and saying, "Stop moving." He's like,
Yeah, you should know what's coming because even Wyatt Earp got in trouble for hammering whoever that was he did at the railroad station, the first one that he really killed. Killed him, but fucking good.
yeah. I don't know. I don't like this whole fucking suing everybody thing, you know?
No shit. Just think, if you shoot your old lady and accidentally go through the wall of your house and shoot your neighbor, you're going to get sued because, it's not your fault. You didn't intend to shoot the neighbor.
Yeah. That's all right though. By the time,
And knowing your luck, your old lady'd survive it too.
oh, I plan on setting everything on fire afterwards, so.
Yeah, that's
Cleaning up all the evidence.
a good plan, actually.
Yeah.
With that extra 9 gallons of gas we was discussing.
Yeah. Yeah. Now. No.
30-6 rules.
Yeah, that extra
does.
9 grains of powder. How many more grains of powder does 30-6 have versus 54R?
Probably, I'm guessing here, but it's going to be about the same.
Yeah, I would
Look
imagine.
it up.
54 to 63 is near enough to a half inch.
I always thought that 54R was closer to 308. It was a little bit better than 308,
Well,
but closer to
the,
308 then.
the actual
wouldn't-
bullet itself it's the bullet diameter is like
It's 308, yeah.
is 0.312 inches. You know, the 30-06 is .308 inches.
Yeah.
The
Wait a
actual
minute.
bullets-
It's a 7.62.
yeah, I know, but the bullet diameter, okay, and it's just the bullet itself,
Them are
not the
still
cartridge.
30 caliber bullet
Yeah,
projectiles.
they're both 30 caliber bullets.
30-06 is better. That's the conclusion we got to come to.
Well, obviously, I'm just relaying information on how the diameter of the bullet. That's all.
Actually, 54R is very slightly bigger because 308 is 51.
Hmm. Yep.
What is this?
And Jimmy, by the way, the bullet in the 30-06 cartridge
Hmm.
is the same that's in the 308 cartridge. Same
Hmm.
diameter.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah.
say what the powder
It's
difference is.
it's honestly the same bullet. I would say honestly, it's just they made the cartridge shorter for 308.
Except for in 30-06, you can use 100 grain bullets and 200 and above. 308
Very
don't like those.
But what's the
very true.
powder weight
Very true.
difference though?
Powder weight difference between well, it
On 30-06 and 308, it's 9 grains.
but with 762 by 54, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the powder is. Scott
Oh,
might.
for fuck's sake, let me get a goddamn book.
Yeah. You do that while I look at these swords.
You should finally see the link, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they're pricey, as I told you.
They
And
yeah.
they changed that.
But they're the real deal Holyfields though.
Yeah, these are the real deal. It's basically their museum pieces that went on consignment by the museums. And this company goes and buys them and then just resells them.
How do they price things out like this? Like a fucking I could get a fucking
Well, it depends on condition. If it's in good condition, well, it's higher price. If it's priced like really low, then it's not in great condition. You'd have to recondition it.
oh, that's badass. Fucking
Yes,
miner sword bayonet.
they even sell old rifles too, but
Mhm.
but look at the price. It's a cheap price,
Because
but
they
look
don't
at the
function.
condition.
They don't function
It,
and they're
it
probably in a shitty
well,
condition. Oh,
no,
they're
they
rusted to
function.
shit.
They function, but the problem is they're rusted to shit
Yes.
because the museum that had them didn't take care of them, or they received them in that condition in the first place and didn't want to restore them.
It's more what's it called? Fucking
It's
believable.
original.
It's more original, yeah, it's more original if I
Uh-huh.
don't wipe the rust off of it. There's a little
Right.
ballastol.
I would say CLP, but hey, ballastol, CLP, Rem oil for Tony,
Rem oil for the field.
you know. But again, if you want an authentic one, you go to this place.
Yeah, this is where it's at right here. Hell yeah. Thank you.
So
Cutting some shit up.
I just you asked where you could find one, and I just figured, you know what, I get emails from them all the time, so I might as well send you a link.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, so while Tony's looking that other shit up, back to this Russian thing.
None of my sources list the the Russian round.
That is racist.
How can it be racist? Russians are whiteys too.
That is countryist. So yeah, they're flying a USSR flag anyway. I think that was the point of what we were doing.
Big book.
Yeah, they are trying to
Okay.
bring back the USSR. That's all.
I'm looking, and it depends on what's the standard grain weight of the bullet for Full Metal Jacket 762 by 54.
150.
150. All right, 150. Probably anywhere between 44.5 and 47 grains of powder.
Yeah, 150. It's 148. Yeah, that's the same.
So just anywhere in between 44 and a half to 47 grains of powder, depending on loads. For 30-06, what would 30-06 be for powder?
150.
Okay. Now that's the bullet. That's not the powder, right?
Right. The powder charge is going to be around green.
Right. I would say the powder probably would be similar to 762 by 54R.
Anyway, what were we going into? We had a plan, and then I fucked it all up by asking a goddamn stupid question. um, Peoria sucks. Russia. What's next?
Yeah. No, that's true.
What the fuck? Every 41 seconds a kid goes missing. The average person avoids death 6 times. The average person swallows 8 spiders in its life.
Ew.
And the government is a lie. Just some fun facts for you guys.
Actually, here's the funny thing. I'm looking it up, and it's about the same for 30-06 as it is 762 by 54R for powder.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Give or take a few grains, plus or minus like 3 grains.
So their ballistics should
A few
be
grains
in
is
and around
a
the
fucking
same.
lot.
Yeah, but it's still they're like just the
It's
littlest bit
dependent.
weaker than 30-06.
It's dependent on the weight of the 30-06 bullet. That's what it's dependent on. Because if it's a heavier bullet, you get hotter with you plus a couple grains. If it's just standard 150, it's minus a few.
Oh, so a light 30 or light 30-06 and a heavy 54R would probably be similar, comparable maybe.
Comparable, yeah.
Sweet. Well, my day's complete. I'm good.
Honestly, you were right on the mark, Jimmy. You were right on the mark.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know a
there
few
it
things.
is. 762 by 54R. Let's use bargain because it's one that they both use. 150 grain bullet. 48 grain.
Or yeah, well, that's around what I was looking at.
30 out Springfield. 30 out 6.
Make sure to look for loads for 150.
Why the fuck do you think of turning pages?
That's great. That's great.
Tony's such a meanie.
No.
Big
Tony's a
meanie.
lovable, irritated old man.
All right. Different powder because they don't use bargain.
Yeah, they don't use the same powder, so you kind of have to see, guess more or less.
So really, this is like a whole the Putin thing. It's like a big fucking. It's like everybody's trying to play it off like it's some horrible kind of a war crime type of shit, and he's invading. But really, he just wants to bring everybody together.
Yeah, well, if by bringing everybody together you mean like
Melting them.
bombing innocent civilians as they flee a war zone, yeah, sure, let's go with that. Bombing civilian structures too, yeah, sure, you're right. Good Lord, gas was $4 yesterday. Now it's $4.59.
Well, yeah, yesterday was Women's Day, so they didn't raise it until today. Man's Day.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Every day's Man's Day. Women get one. We gave them one day.
Only one fucking powder they share. That's RX7. So Mazda.
And what's the RX-7 load for both of them?
150 grain.
Oh, stop asking Tony questions about
20.
fucking reloading.
26.8 for the 72.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting. Tony left.
No, he's reading. Give him a second. Jesus.
48.5 grains for the 75.
Okay.
You chopped
Right,
up the whole fucking thing. I couldn't even hear you.
42 grains for 30-06, so they're fucking same.
Boom. You got a problem? Tony will solve it. Check out Night Strike while Jimmy revolves it. You like that? You like that? Fucking like that?
Fucking all that goddamn time for
Nothing.
nothing.
All right, Vanilla Yimmy.
I might make it short again. Nobody watches them, but I might.
I usually watch the shorts.
You should go and make shorts. I mean, I don't make shorts, but you should.
Yeah. Maybe
Cut
one
out-
day. I've made.
Cut out snippets of funny scenes out of or the early watch and just post those.
Man, that's a good idea. I might try it. But.
Content you already have.
But I'm still editing together 2 more greatest hits shows. And
Oh, we're planning to take a week off, huh?
no, I'm just editing them for when we do decide.
We-
Yeah. Hey.
I seen you've been posting older episodes of the early watch too.
Yeah, I did that a while ago.
Like, why are you reposting episodes from like 2017?
Because nobody has seen them. Probably, actually, more people probably seen those than they've seen the recent ones.
Nobody will recognize me.
Yeah.
Some of the bits in them old ones are fucking hysterical funny.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
God, I wish we could find Red Wings.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Not the Red Ring shit again. Oh god.
Face full of ovaries, baby. Indiana legislators passed bill repealing a permit for repealing permit requirement to carry handgun in public. The House and Senate approved the repeal as Republican lawmakers received it last week after conflict among GOP senators had temporarily sidelined the issue.
Well, will the governor sign it? I hope so.
Probably.
I mean, if they're going through from past experiences that I've seen with states going through bullshit, once the fucking thing has a whole bunch of like news and talk and buzz around it, they usually go with it. Whether it's anti-gun,
committees.
yeah, or whether it's anti-gun or pro-gun, whenever there's a lot of buzz around something, they go with it. I mean, look at New York. New York's fucking their people over. You were just talking about it last night. New York's fucking their people over right now.
Oh yeah. They're trying to institute a tax on per round of ammunition in New York
For 22 and up. That's crazy.
22 and up. Yeah. And it's just like, Rob's like, shit, I gotta go buy my ammo in Pennsylvania.
So you're safe buying 17 HMR.
I swear to God, that was one of my comments last night.
That was Jimmy's comment last night. I was doing hit or miss. He's like, just buy 17 HMR, and I'm like,
We are
shame on you.
brothers from another mother.
Yeah, great minds and all,
Yeah.
But I mean, that is curious to me though, because now is 17 HMR is that off the tax bracket now?
No. Here is the hilarious thing. As I was reading this, Jimmy said what I was thinking out loud. That's the funny part. I'm like, well, you'd be fine with 17 HMR. And then Jimmy's like, goes and says it out there. I'm like, damn it, Jimmy, stop reading my mind.
My bad.
There's that fucking Winchester version with fucking formed out of a 27 caliber rimfire nail cartridge that's doing fucking 3,500 feet per second muzzle velocity.
No way.
Really?
With like 17 grain bullet. Yeah,
Holy shit. Holy
I heard
shit.
about that and I thought, God damn, I really need one of those.
Me too.
Yeah, so the New York is fucking making their people have to get like pellet guns and 17 HMR. That one, I want that one Taurus. What was the Raging fucking something? So, I don't know what it was. The Quiet Bull or something? The Hornet?
Quiet bull.
Raging cocksucker.
Yeah, I don't know. But they made a big ass huge revolver with 17 HMR and it just looked neat to me.
The only Taurus I want is the Raging Judge Magnum in 454.
Oh, can't they get 5.7 too, huh? No, no. Sorry.
They can get 204 Ruger.
Oh yeah, that is yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they
See,
might be able to get around with that.
there's
Yeah.
some loopholes, assholes. Fuck
Mhm,
you, New
mhm.
York.
Of course, you're basically going to be paying like $12 a round for 22 ammo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. They're
yeah.
taxing 22. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, they really are trying to go after your shit, your rights, when they're taxing per round of ammunition instead of just, I don't know, just by the box.
Same damn deal. Don't matter.
Yeah, but I remember there was the old FUD guns never even made it on the radar though. 22 and all that type of shit, then 12 gauges, all that shit never made it on the radar. But now they're like, well, fuck it, we're gonna tax for everything.
Well, the
22
the fuds
is,
like Tony will say, just get a shotgun, just do a 12 gauge.
call me a bud again. I'm going to smack you.
We're still getting taxed though. 12 gauges are still getting taxed. It don't
The
matter.
thing
12
with
gauge.
22 is that 223 is 22 caliber.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is. It is. It is.
it's a 22 caliber. I tell that to people all the time when they pull out their little fucking ARs.
That's why
Put that kid gun
22
away.
is where they put it, because that's what they're after, is those.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I didn't think about it like that, but that's just because I didn't think that they know that much about guns.
Mm,
They don't.
I feel
no,
like they know a little bit more than they're leading on, for sure.
maybe.
They just said 22, not thinking that every Pud's rimfire out there is 22, and they're going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
Not me, because I've got a whole bunch here. I
But
don't have
is
to buy
this Night Strike? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this just the city or is this the entire state of New York?
Uh, this is the state.
Oh,
It
well
was
then that
state
sucks. Yeah, that is gonna piss some people off. The city, I
Yeah.
was gonna say everybody will be fine.
No, it was a state bill.
Yeah, there's only about 500,000 gun owners in the city or more. That's nothing.
Most of New York's probably gonna be fucking like, what I need ammo for? It comes in the gun when I buy it in the alley.
No shit.
uh, next, what?
We switched guns one into one shift. The night guy to me, and we're supposed to load our own ammo in the gun when it was changed. He dumps out fucking ammo in his hand, and he's got fucking 5 different kinds in there.
Oh, I
I'm
hate
like,
that.
what are you in the fucking ghetto here or what?
It's like, no, man, listen, the first shot is just to let them know that I mean business. So I got the full metal jacket. The second shot is to let them know that I'm ready to hurt them. So it's that little plastic filled hollow point. And the
Go down
third
to the
shot,
fucking projects and buy a goddamn box of ammo or a baggie.
we worried about penetration. So we back to full metal jackets again.
That guy didn't last long there. He was fired like a week later.
I would
Yeah.
imagine. I hate seeing shit like that. Like there's only few things that irk me. Clip used to be one of them, but
Clip magazine.
Flip, flip, flip.
it used to be one of them. Now I'm fine with it, as you guys could tell. But um, yeah, that just irks me when you got different because the whole Tony ain't a big on fucking training or whatever or saying that you have to or whatever, but I'm big on at least fucking getting some kind of professional training in. so you could practice that. So you have a baseline to practice. But part of practicing is knowing how your gun shoots. Different ammo is loaded differently. So every other shot you're taking is gonna be a different fucking feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but it's like getting back on sight and all that other shit. You're fucking yourself up when you do shit like that. And I'm going on a rant for no
Carrying
reason, but
38 special at the time, dude. It wasn't really going to be a big deal about feel.
oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you were yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he had some nickel brass in there and shit. I'm like, Bruce, what the fuck?
Buy one box of ammo, dipshit. You
No
save
shit.
you save those
Stop,
miscellaneous rounds for the range.
stop shooting shit at work. That's what he's doing. He's shooting fucking cats.
No shit.
Dude, yeah, no shit.
Where? Where was this? Where were you security guards at?
Downtown,
Not a mall.
downtown East St. Louis. Right across the street from the bus station.
Yeah, that Scotty was saying too. If fucking pretty sure constitutionally they're not going to be allowed to tax individual rounds of ammo. But what does fucking constitutionally ever matter to these
I was
fucking
going to say,
politicians?
Yeah.
ain't they taxing in California already? So there's precedent.
There's
Mm.
precedent, one. And two,
You know, what does it matter? You can either tax it at $5 for a box or 10 cents a round for pistol ammo. I mean, that's just fucking wordy.
Yep.
Gas keeps going up. How long before truck drivers start parking their trucks? Yeah, diesel is like fucking
Mm-hmm.
triple what it was last year.
I know.
And this
I
is,
know.
oh, wait, I got something for this too. Hang on. This is
Okay.
going off kilter, and we're probably going to end the show pretty soon. But
459.
Yeah.
let me see.
459 here.
I got it.
Gas.
459.
Yep.
We're around that. It's in the 450s. It's $4.50 for
I
sure.
ran over yesterday at Hopedale and filled up for 429. They said they were going up that night, so I ran over and filled it up. It only cost me $60. I mean, I had 3/4 of a tank.
Where's my fucking thing?
I mean, diesel here, it's
And
like $4.99.
I told the old lady yesterday morning, I said, you really need to start looking to carpool to work. This is going to fucking kill us. We're getting to the point where this is going to be, $60, $70 a week
Either
just
one of
to
you,
haul your ass to work.
either one of you know about farming?
Yeah.
I know you plant seeds in the ground and hopefully they grow.
What's DAP? DAP.
It's a
And
company.
if I know,
It's a company. It says that the prices went up. DAP. I gotta look it up. I should have looked it up. I figured one of you guys would know. DAP. Lowe's official site. Buy DAP products. Free DAP company. It is a company.
that makes silicone as far as I know.
Yeah, they make silicone.
Yeah,
Oh,
caulking. Okay, yeah. Seals
okay.
gaps and cracks.
DAP means delivered at place.
Delivered at place. Okay. Well, then, anyway, the reason why I ask is, so this guy on Reddit, I'm gonna show the post right now on YouTube here. There we
Yeah,
go.
if we know the context of what it is, we might be able to give you a better idea.
Absolutely. So he says, my family farms. My brother got the pricing Friday. He sent this to me last night regarding prices. This isn't about gas. He's talking about the Russian thing. I would say it isn't just about gas, but it's about profiting either way. But we got our prices Friday on what it's going to cost us this year. Y'all just get a load of this. DAP last year was $175 to $200. This year it's $900 to $1,000.
Delivered at place.
That's no. That's a fucking input, like ammonia.
Oh, okay. All right. Rainbow last year was $600 to $700. This year it's $1,400 to $1,500. I don't know what that is either. Nitrogen
Nitrogen's a gas.
I know what nitrogen fucking is. I don't know what rain. I don't know what
Are you
rainbow is.
sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I huff it all the time.
All right.
Nitrogen last year was 200 to 250. This year 900 to 1,050. Cottonseed 515 a bag this year, 800 a bag. Corn seed 200 a bag this year. Beans are up to 150 a bag,
Yeah.
and diesel tripled.
Do we need? Do
No,
we need
they're
to
saying
explain
they're up.
cottonseed and cornseed to you, Tony?
Corn,
Jimmy?
corn, corn seed and beans are up 200 and 150.
Food is up. Period.
Yeah, it's up $200 a bag, and beans is up $150 a bag. Yeah,
Whether
thanks.
Thing is that most of this input cost was already fucking skyrocketing before this thing with Russia started.
right. It was, yes.
Yeah, but is this just something to mask it?
So I doubt it.
Not
This is
the
going to
mass,
add to
but
it.
It's going to add to it, and honestly, and ultimately, the person to blame for all this shit right now is sitting in the White House,
Oh yeah,
because shit wouldn't have inflated and gone, through the roof like this had he not, gotten rid of all of Trump's economic measures that he put in place. But he said, "Oh no, my first thing in office, I'm going to undo everything Trump did." Well, now you're looking at the response of undoing all the executive orders that Trump did to try and help the economy.
yeah, you idiot. Hey, it's me,
He
Draco
also closed,
Biden.
he,
Biden.
closed down the pipeline, and that helped. That he closed down the
Now,
pipeline.
wait a minute.
That would have fracking.
That pipeline was being built.
Yeah, they were. That was in the process.
The
I know.
pipeline would have been done by now had he not stopped it.
Yeah,
But it wasn't pumping a damn ounce of oil.
No. The fracking
What's
was.
inside those Cintas trucks you see everywhere? Actually,
Yeah, well,
it's not
Biden
just
don't
what's
give a
inside
frack
that's
about
important.
fracking.
It's who.
No, he
Your
don't.
dedicated
He
Cintas
proves
partner
he
understands
don't.
what you
No,
need.
He don't.
excuse me. But yeah,
Well, he may have to backpedal on this, At some point, people are going to start fucking burning Washington, D.C. down.
Well, they're already ready for that. Haven't you seen how DC looks these days? It's a prison town. They got
Yeah,
fences
they're
up
going to have to buy some taller fences for the White House. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I swear, if gas goes up like $10 a gallon, there'll be riots in the streets.
Oh, I was filling up last night. Local cops showed up over there, and I said, "Hey, Mr. Police Officer, hey, this right here should be illegal." Pointing at the gas pump. Old lady's shocked because usually I'm not outspoken like that, just off the cuff.
Did he
That-
laugh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he knew I was joking.
that'd be
Sorta.
hilarious if he fucking like put on a winter coat and started going towards Russia. I'm on it. I'm on it, citizen. I'm gonna end this thing.
At the rate it's going, I'm going to be petrified to roll up the gas pump with that Suburban when it's down there around you.
Yeah.
It's me, Draco Biden. Me and Popcorn are gonna go save the Iranians. Bet Trump
I
can't
want
do
to play
that.
the soundboard, but Tony doesn't like the soundboard, so I won't play it. So,
I didn't say I didn't like the soundboard. I just don't want to hear Biden.
okay. Well, I
Don't
won't.
worry.
It's-
He did the same thing to me when I did the Trump soundboard fucking 3 years ago or whatever, 4 years ago.
I miss
It's-
Trump. I really do. I
it's-
really miss $1.99 gas. Let me tell you.
It's really, really super annoying to realize that somebody that fucking stupid got elected to this country.
Well, when you steal an election, yeah.
Yeah, and that's funny too because Hillary thought she stole the election. She really just burnt Bernie. That was all that was. Bernie was feeling a burn.
Bernie felt the burn, and it wasn't in the right place.
I can't believe they voted for this shitsa instead of me. It's
Yeah,
Bernie.
but I bet he was fucking giggling his ass off when Hillary went into hiding with Trump.
Oh yeah, Hillary.
Hey there, bitch! How you like that shit?
Hillary went to her Hillary hole.
Yeah.
God,
That's
now I'm
pretty
gonna
good,
have to
wasn't
get some antiseptic out for my fucking guns.
it? I hate it when that happens.
Are you gonna fill those holes, Tony?
Uh,
Yeah, got to,
Nope,
man.
I do keep a key in my pocket just in case they vibrate lock like everybody says they.
I see. That's I. To be honest, I think that it's a fucking needless worry. I don't think that's ever gonna really happen. Maybe there's a chance that you could get banged around enough to where it might do that, but I doubt it. Don't pistol whip people.
At the rate I'm shooting the guns, I ain't ever gonna have to fucking worry about it anyway.
right.
Just pour some fucking Gorilla Glue in there.
You know, the Hillary hole ain't as bad to look at as the fucking safety on those Heritage Rough Riders. Jesus, that's fucking awful.
What do you mean? A safety on a revolver?
Yeah,
That seems wrong.
Mm.
no shit. That's the way the Rough Riders are made. They want to sell them
Doesn't
in
that
all
seem
states.
wrong to you, Jimmy? A safety on a revolver?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm thinking about right now what in this trailer can support my body weight if I hang myself.
Probably your
About
chest.
any of the door frames.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one, I'm hanging off of this one right now. I'm pretty sure it's all right. So yeah,
You got
I
life,
solved my
you
problem.
can sell something up.
Yeah, my problem solved. Good luck, everybody else.
No, it's eight, where the fuck they are. Heritage went down the same fucking road that uh, Phoenix and who is the other High Point
Is this one
went
of
down.
those? Is this one of those? So I can sell my gun in California deals?
Yep.
Pieces of shit. You conforming
Mm-hmm.
pieces of shit. Don't give California gun. Plenty of people are buying your goddamn guns, and I guarantee you that California doesn't even have half of the numbers that fucking any other state has. That is fucking that has your guns for fucking sale.
You want to know
This is
along
ridiculous.
the same lines what killed Marlin
What?
is they cut down the barrel length and the tube magazine length to make it New Jersey compliant on their rifle.
Yeah, just stop. Listen, we I know that we got friends that are in some of these states. You know, we got New York friends, we got fucking yeah, Jersey people, we got fucking all that shit. Whatever. We even got some California people. Stop giving them fucking guns. Stop giving these states guns. If they don't want the fucking guns, stop giving them fucking guns. They'll stop talking about fucking guns. Let them have the Jimenezes. Let them have the High Points. Let them have all them guns that are already California and fucking gay compliant. Give those out. And then they'll
I mean,
learn.
Marlin really did shoot themselves in the ass because cutting that barrel down made the guns less accurate.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have support on the end of that barrel.
No,
What?
there's no support. They cut the fucking magazine down from underneath
Oh,
of it.
I thought you said no. But yeah, they're fucking their own guns up. They're making their own guns unreliable, all this other shit, just so they could appease these fucking these communist states that fucking now all of a sudden when they see some real communists fucking go to work, they got a problem with it.
So that was the thing back before they did that. The Marlin Model 60 was more accurate than the Ruger 1022, hands down. And I've seen several videos after the fact, the new Jersey compliant ones that were not. Uh, they're just hit or miss if they're as accurate. So they really shot themselves in the foot with it.
Tuesday night, 9 o'clock.
And worse, they wouldn't have really had to cut the barrels down. They just did that as a money saver. You know, they could have made the magazine shorter.
They could have.
I need to bring back the fucking soundboard so I could have those whispers. Remember I did
Which
the
one?
like, share, subscribe. While we're talking, I would just play it periodically.
Right?
Subliminals. But yeah, I'm tired of it. I mean, that's kind of why I fucking ain't been into the fucking whole internet thing and the fucking news and all that other shit like I used to be, because it's fucking, it's
Don't sell
depressing.
guns to the police department in these asshole states, and that flutter says.
Well,
Yeah.
the news thing, you had to
All
take
the
fucking
presidents,
3 years
yeah.
off to fucking recuperate after going into the news fucking black hole.
And that flutter said he got diesel earlier, 5.29 a gallon.
Shit.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
says 75 gallons was 3.97.
I think everywhere is about. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sell to these police departments. Yeah, that part. Yeah, fucking net flutter, net flutter.
That flutter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The capital R at the end fucked me up. But anyway, yeah, you imagine fucking New York and California police just walking around with Jimenez's and shit.
Yeah.
High points.
Yeah, high points. They're probably more reputable than Jimenez.
Definitely. Definitely.
Definitely less lawsuits. I don't think I've heard of a High Point lawsuit.
Yes, you have.
Have I? High Point got
Somebody dropped it on their toe and broke their fucking toe or something.
yeah, right.
Probably, yeah.
uh, other than that, though, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure that there's lawsuits brought up all the fucking time.
Well, I don't know if
Right.
Jimenez actually got sued either. I know that their fucking parent
Mm.
companies did, the Jennings and
Jimenez
Bryco
is
and all
out of
that.
business.
Jimenez is out of business? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
God, does that mean that Phoenix is the only one left standing?
Ring of Fire wise. Well, see, but that's the thing though too, is that Jimenez, when they bought the company, they moved out of the Ring of Fire. They were a Nevada company for a while. Then they fucking, I guess they stopped.
Okay.
What?
Don't.
Jimenez filed for Chapter 7 in 2020, and its assets were transferred to a new company, JA Industries, which resumed operation. Okay, so they're still around.
Okay, I was gonna say poor Paul.
I know,
But
right?
but that company's been doing that since the fucking late '80s, early '90s.
Oh yeah, because they started out as like Bryco.
No, actually, they started as Jennings, and then they were Bryco.
Jennings. But then they had their sister company, Lawson, because they were like the same. Wasn't it Bryco and Lawson or whatever? Or no, it was Bryco and Jennings. I'm sorry.
There was some nepotism in there too because they were family. A couple of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a whole thing. G-Webs did a whole fucking series about it, but yeah, they went back and forth and shit.
I've had a couple of the. What the fuck were they? I think they were Jones. Little 9mm handguns. They were all right. I mean, it looked okay. They weren't accurate for shit. They worked pretty well. They'd get the job done at 3 or 4 feet away.
Right.
I was doing
Or
something.
no, I had Raven thing. God, I really can't remember.
I had Raven 25.
No, these were 9mm.
I don't think that Raven made that.
No, they were Jennings because they were JA9.
JA9s is Jimenez.
They're Raven too.
What do you mean, Raven? Raven don't make fucking 9mm.
Raven Arms.
Not Raven. Jennings.
Jennings didn't do the JA. JA started with Jimenez.
Better look.
Yeah? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it was the company progression went Jennings, Bryco, Jimenez, and
No, it was Bryco, Jennings, then Jimenez.
oh my god. Are we really
Seriously.
gonna split hairs on this?
Yes, seriously.
I was looking at the Jimenez Arms Company, and they said it went from this to this to this.
Because
Jimenez.
they got sued by that kid. Oh, it might have been. You might be right. It might have been Jennings first, then Brico Jennings, or whatever.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You, sir, are excused.
Yeah, I don't see any Jennings JA9s. I'm seeing Jennings 9.
It
Jennings,
might be just
Brico,
there.
10 round, JA. No,
And every time I look, Jimenez JA9. Because you know what JA stands for, right?
Jimenez Arms
Yes, sir.
Jennings Arms.
or Jennings. Yeah.
I don't care. That's the one I had, the two-tone one, black on the bottom.
I always kind of wanted a Jimenez JA9 just because why not? Something to play at the range with, but not really defend. Trust to defend my life.
Well, make sure you put that pin back in the back of the fucking thing because
Mm,
my shit flew out.
well,
You want to make
The
damn certain
slide.
that you polish the rails and shit too, or it'll eat itself.
Oh yeah, because it tears itself up. Even with and it can only shoot certain ammo, and it's got to be full metal jackets and light loads and shit like that. Oh yeah, no plus P. They have actually. This is the only gun that came with it was a copy, but it was a handwritten copy of what kind of ammo to use. It was the only gun I've ever bought that told me that. And I'm like, oh shit, might be a lemon, guys.
You can only use Winchester white box
Swear to
from
God,
circuit case.
Remington fucking Remington something. It was the regular bullshit. Um, what's the one for PNC? Full metal
That's
jackets, blazer brass, full metal jacket. It was all that type of shit.
PMC's Remington.
no high points or hollow points.
No hollow points. It doesn't. It says that it says that it's not capable of taking hollow points because it won't feed, and it
They
can't
will
take high
not.
pressures because it'll blow up.
They will not feed hollow points. They will take uh, black talons, at least a couple, because I tried that.
Oh, that's interesting. I never tried that. The Jimenez 9 that I had though was fucking gone, so I'll never try
Well,
it.
these all are saying the pictures are all saying either Brico Jennings JA9 or Brico Jimenez Jennings JA9.
Right.
What the one that? Yeah, they're all different. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're all the same fucking gun. Everybody knows that they're the same gun. The only people that they were, I guess, even fooling was the legal system, and I don't think that the legal system was fooled. I just think they didn't give a fuck.
I would probably be more inclined to agree.
Yeah, I don't
I
think they
had a
cared.
black one and a two-tone.
Yeah, I want one of the two-tone ones, but I'm not going to pay over.
I polished up the slide on that two-tone and it looked really good. I think it was polished when I got it.
Yeah.
I've had people ask me like, "Oh, what kind of gun is that?" Because I had a high polished upper, and then the lower was black, and it looks like a fucking it looked pretty pimpin'. It was like, "Oh shit, that's a neat gun. What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a Jimenez. I've never heard of them before." Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have. Just turn on the Los Angeles Nightly News.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Are we done? Where do we go from
He
here?
opened he opened fire on the police, but his gun jammed in 2 rounds and they shot him 37 times.
37 times.
Oh yeah, and then be careful too, because I don't. Oh yeah, I already said it. Sorry, the slide will fly off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The slide did fly off.
I never had that happen with mine, man, but I did on that fucking Walther.
Yeah, that's crazy that happened on a Walther. I still can't. I mean, I believe you, but I still can't believe that shit. That's crazy.
I believe.
Well, it's because it's a fucked up design.
Yeah. Well, that's what saved my life because the it didn't reciprocate backwards because it had that fixed barrel on it. So I think that fixed
I
barrel
say
saved my life.
that's just like playing horseshoes, man. They got a ringer with that barrel.
That bar- the barrel, the fixed barrel is actually a safety option.
Yes.
Really?
It sure the fuck saved my teeth or my cheekbone or something. Yeah,
Yeah, just
which
imagine how you'd smile today if that was a Glock that did that shit.
I wouldn't.
CCP.
Yeah, that's
The
nuts.
gun, the gun was the first edition of the CCP,
Still nuts.
which they made a second edition to solve that issue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it was common enough that Walther had bags of the pins and springs to send to you when it happened already made up.
Yeah, that's how. Hey, I swear to God, that's how Jimenez was. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just send you a pin for free. Give us an address.
Yeah. Speaking
Mm,
of cheap guns, I've got this cheap semi-auto shotgun I got last year. The G-Force Arms GF1. It's like a 4+1 12 gauge.
Yeah, I heard those are
So
pretty good guns though.
it's actually not bad. Okay, but but the spring is really stiff. So I asked them if I could buy another recoil spring because I'm gonna probably go and modify the current spring, take a coil or two off to see
Hmm.
if that would help with the cycling. And they said, they're the nicest people because they said, don't worry about it. We'll just ship you another recoil spring.
No shit, a lighter
Now,
one
No, they
or
did
another one to
no,
fuck
just
with.
another
stock
one,
one.
a stock one in case I screw up too badly with the current recoil spring. And I was
Now,
like,
That's cool.
that's
the
really nice of
thing
them.
does the thing cycle everything, or do you have issues?
It's better to you have to use
High
the reason
brass.
why I would yeah, high brass, and it's like they recommend you use ammunition over 1300 fps.
Mm.
But I was thinking if I modified the recoil spring a little bit, I could probably start running everything through it instead of just certain ammunition because you know less recoil.
I would be goddamn careful about running hot shit and modify that spring.
Yeah,
Well,
that's yeah.
well, the other thing is when I bought the shotgun, they also gave me like 3 or 4 chokes to go with the shotgun too. So it's a choke shotgun.
I'd take that thing out every time I have one.
Honestly, I like the chokes. I'm not angry or bitter about the whole choke situation. It's just
Yeah.
I'm glad that they included it and I didn't have to buy it separately.
Oh yeah, that's a
I,
neat thing to have. Yeah, for sure.
You know,
I actually prefer my
because I've
shotguns
seen
to have
I've seen
full
some
choke.
cases where you buy a 12 gauge shotgun and it's got threads for chokes, but you got to buy the
No,
choke
yeah, you got to
separate.
buy yourself. Yeah.
I've seen instances of that.
Well, yeah, that's most cases. They'll
I
come
would
with
just
something
assume
screwed in.
Right.
have my choke bent into the barrel. Fuck that threaded shit.
I get it. I get it because
But for
after
what?
shooting
Just
like
so
that.
you can group your fuck for
Well,
bird hunting, or I mean, what the fuck is so
well,
Yeah,
important about a
no.
choke?
Tony's reasoning is because after a couple shots, because it's threaded, it'll come loose and you have to retighten it. That's
No,
Tony's.
I know, but I, I,
no,
I
I'm not.
understand that part of it. I'm saying what the fuck is so important about having the choke where you're shooting birds with it? Like that's the only thing
Well,
it's really
Yes,
good for.
well, yeah, no. A choke can be used to help with accuracy when hunting birds, when using birdshot, when using buckshot. There's a special choke for buckshot. There's also a special choke for slugs too.
Mm.
yeah, they make rifle chokes for slugs, but I never use anything like that
Yeah.
anyway.
I just
I
get
use a full choke because if I hunt with this thing, I'm hunting pheasant.
you got a
Right.
smooth
Right.
bore and you got slugs. Just get fucking rifled slugs.
And the
They,
idea of chokes are to help with accuracy while you're hunting or you're just target practice.
Yeah,
I'm
I
told
I
that
don't do none of
those
that with them.
rifled chokes, I'm told that those rifled chokes work pretty goddamn well.
Yeah, well, they do, but the barrel I've got is a smoothbore barrel, so I just buy rifled slugs instead, and that kind of fixes the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. If you
I
just
don't
get
use
rifled
slugs.
slugs, that'll fucking See, that's
yeah,
crazy.
if you have rifled slugs, you don't need to go out and actually get a rifled choke because the slugs
The
don't
shot,
go away.
the shotgun I got now has got modified in it, so
Yeah,
it
oh, that's
was
cool.
not what I wanted, but I'm
Like
not
what, a stack of
using.
dimes?
Dime won't quite fit.
Stack of pennies? Oh wait, pennies are bigger.
Yeah. Well, I was just mentioning that it was nice of them that they sent me another recoil spring that, considering it was still under warranty and whatnot. So
You know, if it's
Yeah.
an aged dime where there's some wear on that little knurling on the side, they'll drop in, but a new dime won't. That fucking close.
right, wear and tear.
Just get
I'm
get
gonna buy another one.
some heavy grit sandpaper and fucking take that shit off.
Why would I want to do that? I don't want it to be.
So you can fill up with dimes.
Oh fuck! I got buckshot.
Jimmy, get a ton of dimes and put them in a plastic bag because Jimmy, then you have a dime bag.
Jimmy, have you ever shot a Model 67 Savage 12 gauge?
Have I ever shot up? No.
Well,
Wait a second, but I have shot a Savage 12 gauge though.
the fucking recoil on those is way more than like an 8.7.
No, I've got a Stevens 67E where where the guy bought it from. I gave him $100 for it, and he had basically had a gunsmith chop and crown the end of the barrel at 19 inches.
Well,
and it's the recoil on that. Let me tell you, it's something.
Yeah, they're a little bit lower. The height of the barrel off the center line's a little bit lower. And they got a fucking recoil that noticeably different than like, or maybe they're higher. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause I know my dad's 870 didn't get noticeably nearly as hard as this thing I got.
Yeah, I love my 67E, but that hasn't stopped me from wanting to get like a semi-auto shotgun like the one I was talking about, and I also have one of those single shot 12 gauge break open Hatfield shotguns that I got at Walmart for $99.
Those kick pretty good too.
Yeah, they do. They do, but I mean, it's a single shot, break open 12 gauge, but for $99, I really couldn't pass that up at the time.
You ever looked at inserts for that?
I haven't found any. Do you know of any?
for the butt? Are
I
we
think
talking about
Midway-
insert padding for the butt?
No, inserts to go in it to shoot like pistol rounds
choke,
to rifle rounds out.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I've
The
seen,
sleeves, the steel sleeves.
I think that Midway has them,
I
or maybe it's
definitely know they're
Smoothman's
available.
guy.
I definitely know they're available online, like 100% for sure.
If you get one that's longer and has rifling. So
Right.
otherwise, it's not worth the fucking effort.
Why don't you
Might
just
as
get
well
the
just shoot
rifle in
fucking
that?
production.
Just so you could be survival man or something like that? Just get another fucking gun.
There's a number of people out there that all they can afford is a single shot 12 gauge. Insert ID would be pretty good for them. Buy them for probably less than $100.
If all they
No,
could
no, I
afford is a fucking break open single shot 12 gauge, they're not doing anything else. Unless all their money is going to their hunting club, which I don't know why the fuck they'd be in a hunting club if all they could afford is a fucking, like, that's weird.
I was more thinking about the girl you was going to hook night strike. Somebody at a hunting club, but
That bitch has a razor blade in her mouth. She don't need nothing. Oh,
make that 6 rubbers not worth the shit.
she'll take it out before she starts.
Yeah.
It's common courtesy. Come on.
A lot of do you ever watch these guys that do bushcraft?
Yeah.
A lot of these guys do that single shot. I'm like, well, you can go buy a fucking used 12 gauge pump for, well, back then it was $100. Now it's probably
Yeah.
$175.
But the price of the conversion kits, you might as well buy another gun at that point.
That's what I'm saying. And it's dumb because it's just, I don't know.
I'm looking at these conversion kits, 12 gauge to 22 LR, and it's just like, it's 149. At that point, I could just go out and buy a Rough Rider.
Yeah, no shit. It
Or a
does some of that.
fucking rifle. You can get a Winchester 190 for like $200.
Right.
Hey, you can get a goddamn Savage.
64 for 100
What do they
bucks.
call them? What the hell is it that I just bought? I can't remember the name.
What, the Axis?
No.
What?
Damn
Wrangler?
it! I got it.
Wrangler?
I've got a Savage 64.
Rascal.
Rascal.
Rascal. Okay.
You can buy them crickets for about $160, and those things work fine.
Can you
I bought my
can you do
Savage
it to
64
30-06? Or is that too
in
high of a
22,
pressure?
and that was only like $100 as well. So
I don't think you can get a long enough one in to make it worthwhile.
Oh yeah, I could see that too, because it'll lose its spin about halfway down the barrel.
yeah,
That's all dumb shit to me. And especially the hunters that have guns but only one shot in their guns because they want to give the animal a chance. Then use a fucking spear or an arrow.
I
Right.
don't want to give the animal a chance.
No, I'm not
I want
saying
to
you.
make sure that it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's why I refuse to take them huge ass long fucking shots. Just unethical.
Yeah, kill it quick. That's the best way to die. That's the most humane way, I guess. But I was watching some spear
Yep.
hunting videos, and that's pretty fucking. It looks pretty neat.
it's wild. I've seen some of those spear videos, and it's like, well, good luck, but you're gonna miss a lot more than you're gonna hit.
Yeah, but the ones that actually do get it though, it's gotta be such a fucking like satisfaction. Like hell yeah, I fucking just killed that bear with this spear, or I killed this hog, this big huge fucking hog that would have folded my knee
Right.
backwards. I just killed it with the fucking spear. I don't know.
Right.
Why not grab a fucking knife and just do it, you big pussy?
Because of the aforementioned, they could fucking bend my leg backwards.
Oh, Jimmy, your wife can do that. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, but I'll get her first though. The hogs are quick.
The plot thickens.
It always does. Um, oh yeah, he said that it's too bad because the CCP grip was so comfortable, but that gun was so unreliable. The gun was unreliable too, Tone? That Walther?
I didn't keep it long enough to know.
Mm.
Yeah, the gun felt great in the hand until the fucking slide went slinging down.
Yeah, like, oh shit. Glad that wasn't my nose.
Fuck, where'd the goddamn spring go?
You guys
Yeah.
see a spring?
It reminds me of trying to put the spring and detents in AR-15s. One wrong move and I gotta go order another spring and detent.
Yeah, I was the same way, man. I couldn't get rid of that fucker fast enough either. And I bought it for the old lady. You know, what the fuck do I care if it holds together for her?
Right?
I remember the story about when that Clint Smith was telling a long time ago about how he was a cop and then he went to go get out of the car and his 1911 got caught up on his seatbelt and then went out and all the fucking ammo was on the floor and all that shit. It dropped. Yeah, I had that happen to me yesterday. So
Really?
yeah, so I got a +2. I wasn't about to go into a gunfight or anything, but I got a +2 extension on a couple of my magazines, and that's the one that I carry in the gun. Well, I got out of the car yesterday, and I guess while I was sitting down or something like that, I got a Kydex. I had the Kydex holster on, not the shoulder rig. And I guess when I was sitting down some kind of way, the fucking retention got took off, and the butt of the gun was stuck on the seatbelt clip. So when I got out, it fucking like pulled itself out of my holster and then hit the ground, and then that +2 extension fucking thing just popped right off, and I had a floor full of 10 millimeters, fucking 17 fucking rounds all over the floor of the car.
Certainly makes that revolver look better all the time.
No, you just don't get a +2 extension like an asshole. No extendo clips for Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Mm.
if you're using older 1911 mags that don't have those extendos,
He's got a Glock.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've got a 45 ACP 1911, and it's just, I've got 10 round magazines in them, but they're the old school where they're the full metal 10 round magazines, not the.
He's got a Glock. 10 rounds would make him feel impotent.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? But
Well, I've got a PSA dagger, so
but
whatever.
yeah, but that's 9. But I tested this out.
Yeah.
See, I'm smacking this motherfucker, and it's not going nowhere. When I did it with the +2, which I don't have on me right now because it's disassembled, it,
The +2 will
it
come out.
popped right off the first hit. So
Well, then maybe you got
I
some
hope you
bad.
took it out of the gun before you beat it on the table.
yeah, see that. But yeah, you're right though, Nice Strike. I don't know. I was thinking that
They
too.
might be defective, or it might be a factor that they're out of spec and you didn't know they were out of spec. And
I have
that should happen.
four Pierce Grip +2 extensions.
How long
It
ago did you
might
buy
be
that?
the fact that fucking revolvers are better.
Like a year ago. But every
Okay.
single fucking one did it. Every
They
single
might,
fucking one.
if the company is still out there, they might still be under warranty.
Oh yeah, I just
See,
want.
didn't
Yeah,
argue.
but see,
No.
I don't want if my alternative is getting another fucking grip, a +2 thing. I don't want it. I want my money back. Do they give me my money back?
No. Because
Uh,
it's already been a year.
yeah, oh, it's been over that. Yeah, it's been a little over a year for sure. This is the longest that I've carried a gun.
Because revolvers are better.
No, I mean, wait, what?
What's going on about revolvers?
This is the longest that I've ever had, like one specific gun. The only other one that came close to this was the Glock 30, that little the compact 45 one. That was the only one that came close to. I maybe carried that for like 8 months or something like that.
How long have you had that? Because it sounds like I've had every fucking gun I got longer than that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know, maybe a little bit over a year, but ever since the first time I carried it, I've carried it ever since. I'm just astonished that I could hide this big of a gun on my body.
I don't think I bought a new gun for myself since 19.
Yeah, no, this
Oh
gun.
no, I got the Savage shit. Never mind.
When I seen that fucking long barrel 10 millimeter, I had to have it. There was no questions. There was no debating. There was no, do we have enough money for it? I have this
So you're
cash on me
saying that you need the longer tube.
for accuracy, yeah, and for that 10 millimeter powder to fucking hit that 10 millimeter projectile as much as it possibly can.
Well, I can get that. That's why I like the long barrel revolver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It only makes sense.
I would like to buy me another, like the River Mark or a Browning Buckmark if I could find one that had like an 8-inch barrel instead of 5.5.
Yeah.
Fuck, I already got one 5.5-inch barrel. Hell, I got 3. I want another one.
I mean, don't get me wrong, not like the fucking dagger, a 9 millimeter shot to the forehead versus a 10 millimeter shot to the forehead, they're both gonna fucking lights out you immediately.
Yeah.
It's just that the 10 millimeter's gonna have more colors. That's all.
How do you
Dan, 44
how do you
Magnum is
drop
not
dead
going to
10 millimeter?
be any color.
It's just gonna be a mist.
I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there used to be a shirt that was popular around here that had a prairie dog standing up on it, cut off at the middle. And it said, "This is your brain on hollow points."
Yeah.
I wish the fuck I'd have bought one of them.
I mean, a gun is a gun is a gun is a gun, but you got to get one that'll take out everything, man. You don't know when a mountain lion's gonna come charging you.
Mountain lions.
Well, where he lives,
Maybe in
there is such
Arizona,
thing.
but I don't think you'll find mountain lions in Nevada.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, there's cats. We got cats out here for sure.
They're probably bobcats.
It's possible. I haven't looked too much into the wildlife, but I know that there's cats out. I think it is. Is it a bobcat?
They say we have cougars here, and what the fuck is the other one that set aside it? We got bobcats for sure. Uh, Panther. I'm like,
Panthers, yeah.
our school is named the Panther, but there ain't no fucking Panthers around here. I've seen cat tracks that I'm assuming were bobcat, but they were bigger than any fucking house cat. But that's about the extent of it.
What was the high school? Proviso West had Panthers too.
Fuck, every other school in the country's got Panthers or Spartans.
Or Indians. How come they don't give schools shit for like calling themselves the Warriors and having Indian heads on it? Or did they? And I
They
missed
just
it.
ain't got there yet.
Yeah. The guy with the fucking Chiefs
Pretty
is
soon,
still,
it's,
or not the Chiefs, the fucking Redskins. He stood strong.
yeah, what are they named now?
Washington.
Yeah, he stood really strong, didn't he?
They're just Washington. He wouldn't change the name at least. But I don't know, man.
Pretty soon around here it's going to be something like the Dunlap Faggots. Oh no, that's
That's too much.
homophobic.
That's gonna be like the fucking Queers. Queers is a good one now. I remember Queers was a bad one, but now it's good.
Queers is good now.
Yeah, they're taking it back. LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bi, tranny, and queer. Damn, I shouldn't know that acronym.
Still, you could get by with it with just SF. Stupid faggot.
Now when you go on the fucking street and say, "Hey, queer," they're like, "Hi, bitch." It doesn't
I'd
even
blow up
bother.
you. I ain't a fucking bitch. What's the matter?
You fucking
Fucking
queer.
faggot. Oh,
No,
excuse me.
just
Fucking
say queer.
queer.
Yeah, just keep saying queer. You're fine. See, in our minds, queer is still offensive, but in their minds, they took it back, so it's okay.
I love it. See, every now and then you'll see somebody bring up the Guns N' Roses song, Patient. Patient? No, One in a Million.
What? You're
Where
gonna have to enlighten me.
he says something in there where he uses the word nigger, uh, faggots, and spit. And I mean, they were wanting to run them out of the fucking country for that shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
you know, he was making a point of the people that use the words, not, saying racist shit. You people are fucking idiots.
classic racist excuse.
No, I'm a classic racist. I fit the mold.
Yeah, you gotta be classic somewhere.
What the hell's racist for? What are you, Greek? What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to put that on myself, but yeah, my
You
ancestors.
Spartan spick.
My ancestors were a motherfucker though, man. Yeah, I looked into
Spartan
some.
spick works.
I used to like, yeah, it's and you got alliteration going too, so we're working on two different levels. But I was looking into my fucking into like Greek shit because I was always into like the mythology, Hercules, all that shit, and yeah, it got really
They like butt fucking more than anything else.
it got really dark. That's where I got the whole kidnapping fucking boy proteges to take their blood from them. That's where I got that from the Greeks. So I guess I'd be keeping in line with part of my heritage. I had
Right.
a young protege to give me blood.
We seen the other day where Prince Andrew had settled with that chick,
Yeah.
and I seen today they were talking about he had to donate uh, money to a charity. He wasn't getting it himself, so he said. And he
Yeah.
also had to come out and say that he didn't mean to impugn her character. Like what? She was a fucking high-priced whore. What's to impugn?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's tons of those walking around. Who cares, you know? This one was
This bitch
just
went to the
molested.
island knowing what was going on there for money. That's a
Yeah.
whore.
Yeah, she just so happened to have a fucking high-priced clientele and fucking, you know, found a way to get famous for it. That's why these bitches make me the Me Too movement. Listen, if you're raped or whatever, come forward, all that shit. Whatever. You need to tell somebody about it, but you need to tell somebody about it right away, not when it's the fucking right time in your career to do it. That's
Not after you've milked all the money you can out of the
yeah.
profession you was in before you come out and say, "Oh, it was bad."
Yeah, because you're old and ugly now, or old and fat now, or old and whatever now, and you can't be a hooker for these politicians anymore because they like young meat. Fucking hang it up, man. Go work at
How bad's your
Walmart.
life over? How bad's your life over if somebody like Newt Gingrich wouldn't want to pay to fuck you?
Oh, yeah, that would make me want to go to the press, too. And make me go to the press, too, immediately.
Sorry, Newt, you were just the first fat ugly one I could think of.
Teddy Kennedy?
Newt,
Anybody.
There you go. That's
that's even better.
perfect.
What was the Arizona guy? McCain. John McCain?
He's gone, thankfully.
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine during the Dick Cheney era, the things that the
Ooh.
people that had to fuck that thing.
I don't want to.
Oh my! Says his fucking school was the Flaming Hearts. That's pretty cool. I guess
Now, that's another fucking word for faggots.
I guess Oz went to fucking school in Boys Town or something like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Down there around Effingham, ain't that the Effingham faggots? My daughter lives in one of them fucking towns down there. I think she lives in Olney, which is claimed to fame because they have fucking white squirrels.
The legendary white squirrel.
And they won't let you fucking shoot them and eat them.
No?
Oh, this is pretty neat. Chicago style gun range.
What, you mean non-existent?
It's
Or it's full of burned out buildings and look like the South Side.
Nah, this is somebody's basement. This looks like damn near. It's a little different of a setup, but it damn near looked like how my basement used to look.
Complete with the fucking hoodie.
Yeah.
Yep, with the hoodie.
Nothing's complete without the hoodie. Oh,
I'm
wait,
going to bring
what's
back
that
the
song?
stocking cap.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
I wear one to sleep with when it's wintertime. That's just because I'm fucking going bald on top and that big fan we got is too much on the top of my head.
See, now you know why hoodies are so goddamn important when you're bald. He's just having a good old time.
That is you. If it was you, he'd be holding the gun at the right angle.
No, that's totally Jimmy right there.
Oh, look at the tactical pull back to his chest. You guys look like fucking idiots when you do that. I see he's wearing a bit of a sag.
Yeah, his booty's out. Look at that AR though. Tell me you ain't jealous of that AR a little bit.
I got stuff.
See? God, no, I ain't jealous of that.
Got the side scope so you can see on the side and shit. Perfect for drive-bys.
Stendo clip.
Nintendo.
You know, you idiot. This is why they don't want to let you people have a gun in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid motherfuckers like you.
Oh, he was having a good time.
Yeah, it's a good time until your neighbor's baby gets shot.
Well, the thing is, yeah, well, if it's anything like my setup, that's white, that's brick that's been painted white. So I would say that he has more to worry about it flying back at him, but I don't know if
Are
that's
you
a big issue.
kidding?
What?
That's concrete block painted white. Fucking gun will do that.
No. It's not the concrete block. It's actual red brick.
Yeah, well, that might take a couple.
Yeah, he was moving it around.
Mm-hmm.
And most of those, that's probably a basement that's underground, so
Now,
you can see the window up there.
make no mistake, I shoot in here once in a while, but I have an actual bullet.
You know, who doesn't have a dance party in their basement every once in a while?
I'd have to have a basement.
Well, I have a basement, but it's so small and full of shit. There ain't much dancing going on down
Oh, I'm so jealous that I'm mad that I don't have a fucking basement.
there.
So
Now, this
mad.
garage is like half buried 3 feet in the ground. Suppose we could do limbos here.
You guys want to see robbers robbing a gun store real quick before we leave?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
we got plenty of time.
Okay. This one's blurred out. The last blurred out one that I showed fucking was trouble for us. So.
Guy Dick.
No.
Well, that's right. We didn't get in trouble for that one.
No, nope. Something far less worse. Hold on, let me replay it real quick. I missed the action. Guy bum rushes in. He got both of them.
Wow.
Oh no, that other guy ran off. He ran off. And then this motherfucker, is he hiding behind the tent? I don't know. You guys gotta. I know it takes a second for the lag, but is he hiding behind that tent for cover after all the shots have gone off? Like I don't know. But yeah, don't fuck with a gun shop guy, man.
Yeah, it's a fucking gun store. If anybody on planet Earth's got guns and ammo, they do.
Yeah. No, he is hiding behind the tent.
Yeah, it looks like it because that other guy went to the other cabinet looking behind them tent.
Well, yeah, the guy that ran out the door, I'm assuming that he fired back. There's no sound. There's no audio at all. But I'm assuming that he made it out the door and put a couple shots back in.
And nobody. There was 2 of them that did the robbery, correct? One.
Yeah, the one guy walked in all cool and casual, and then the other guy ran right behind him with his gun out shooting.
Yeah, so there's nobody. Oh, the one guy is. What the fuck? It looks like he's trying to get in the tent. Which
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's not cover. It does work as concealment, but definitely not cover if he comes back in shooting. But obviously he won't.
he's going to the tent to take a nap after the
Yeah.
gunfight's over.
Yeah, that was scary, man. I'm gonna go take a take a siesta.
It's funny though because it's already all over when he fucking jumps out of the chair and runs to the tent.
Yeah, I think the red shirt guy is dead. I don't know. His fucking arm is stuck up in the fucking like dead hamster position.
What I see on there, he's still holding the gun up off the ground.
Maybe he's playing dead. He looks dead. Towards the end of that video, it looks like that gun is resting on his chest and he's dead.
Might be.
Well, don't run into a gun shop, people.
No, don't.
Well, running into a gun shop is probably okay as long as you ain't running in there with a fucking gun out.
Shooting
Yeah,
and shooting. Yeah, that might
Especially
help.
if you don't know how to shoot.
Yeah, he just ran
love
in fucking one-handed, waving his gun around, firing it. It was weird.
I love the guy in the sleeveless red shirt though.
Yeah, he's the
he's
hero.
hiding behind that tent, like it's some form of cover.
There's a reason why they don't have no sound because he'd be shrieking like a girl.
Yeah.
I know them fucking things. I got security cameras. I know them fucking things got audio.
Yeah, they do. They do. I've got them too.
Yeah, they got audio.
Well, that was kind of humorous to watch, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, hopefully nobody was hurt except for the dead bad guy. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That red shirt guy, I'm pretty sure he was either dead or passed out.
are you sure that they were both in on it, or did this guy just bum rush in behind that other guy? This
Nah,
guy's
cause
like,
if
I
you
think he probably just bum rushed.
Nah, because if you watched it, the guy in the green or whatever, hold on, I gotta pull the video. Nope, I just deleted it. But if you look at the video, you play it back or whatever, you can see that the fucking no, that ain't it. Shit, it fucked me up. Oh, I got it right here.
Okay.
Okay, and that's
Okay.
all. Goodbye.
Hi, everyone.
distracted by the guy falling to the floor and the other guy jumping in the tent.
Nah, the
Yeah.
first guy that walked in pulled his gun out after the red shirted guy started shooting. So now the guy's walking in, red shirt guy, then he starts shooting. So they were both in on it together for sure.
For sure.
Well, I hope that fucker got out the door with a couple extra holes in it.
I think I'm gonna post it on the Discord.
Go for
Yeah. For $1,000 a month, you guys could be a part of the Discord family
it. Yeah.
and read
Ah,
everything that I post.
He posted his gun and immediately rolled out of the building.
Yeah. You think he rolled through his car, or do you think he not made it?
Now,
I don't know. I don't think he made it. I definitely think he got hit for sure.
if that's what you guys see as a gun store, then I feel sorry for you guys. There's no area in my gun store that's remotely clear like that
Right.
that ain't filled with fucking guns.
Yeah, everybody in a gun store is fucking carrying. Come on.
Yeah.
Especially the guys behind the counter.
Exactly.
Although, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me to find people working in gun stores don't care.
No, it wouldn't surprise me.
Like, I got to handle these fucking guns all day and talk to these goddamn idiots. I don't want nothing to do with one myself.
I'm posting it in gun videos.
Go for it.
Why not? It's a gun video for sure. There's a video with guns in it.
Several guns.
Yeah, there are at least 3 that I counted. All right. What's today? Are we coming back and doing a show on Friday?
It's up to you.
You're the one that's difficult to get locked down.
All right.
Mhm.
We'll be back on Friday then. Fuck it. Fuck it, Holmes. La Primera lives.
I'll be back here unless I find something better to do.
Yeah.
If somebody drags me, I'll be here.
There you go. I'll pick you up.
The weather ain't looking good, so I probably ain't gonna go to the range.
I gotta go shooting. I ain't gone shooting in a couple months.
Either
I
way.
gotta go shooting too. I ain't went shooting in a couple of fucking years.
Nice strike. You could just go outside though and shoot. Well,
I know that's the funny thing. I
ammo.
haven't gone out and shot in a while, and I have a backyard which I can just go out anytime.
The ammo's the issue.
Ammo's the issue, right?
I
Yeah.
got my fucking computer desk out there.
Every time,
I'm-
literally every time I go shoot, just like my carry pistol, I'm gonna have to spend about $100 to go fucking recoup that ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over here to the cabinet and get what I got out.
So,
All right.
but hey, first world problems.
Yeah, it could be worse. Russia could be invading us right now and shooting at our
Russia
power
could be
plants.
invading us. We could have sanctions on us, and we could be losing nuclear power plants left and right.
But see, now
Well-
look, now just going back to it real quick before we wrap up, that fucking video with them flying the USSR flag should make everybody in America feel super safe. Putin just wants what was once, quote, his back.
Well, technically, it wasn't his because he was just the grunt.
Well,
He was the
yeah,
spy.
but
He said, "quote."
yeah, the good old days.
He wants the good old days because Putin hates the internet and he hates smartphones.
Yeah, that too probably.
Look,
I
is
can
that guy-
believe that.
Do with the fucking USSR.
That guy is still living in 1985.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that part. I just didn't understand what you were going for at first. But yeah, for sure. He's like, this is like a whole nostalgia trip.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole
Absolutely.
nostalgia trip.
Exactly.
So with that, everybody have a good one. We'll be back Friday. You guys got anything going on? Now's
Hold
the
on a
time.
second.
Yeah.
What do you think people occupying the fucking space station got to say about all this?
What?
Like, dude, how the fuck are we gonna get home?
That's exactly what they're thinking.
Wait a second. We got problems with Russia?
Actually, no. I heard SpaceX says they're gonna send a shuttle up there to get the astronauts out.
Isn't space though kind of like fucking
SpaceX.
the water?
No,
Like international water, international space?
space is ours. We got our own space force. Trump did that.
That was so ridiculous. I almost spit out my drink.
That was really ridiculous at the time, but it ain't looking so fucking ridiculous right now.
No,
No,
you
it's
know
not.
what? It ain't.
Well, you know what they say? They say, Tony, hindsight is 20/20, and honestly, this is one of the rare times where, it's a good thing.
Yeah. All right, you guys got anything to fucking plug
Nope.
or say?
Shut up.
Good day, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I don't think they heard
Shall
that.
not be infringed.
Yeah.
Shall not be infringed.